Salama. Salama. Sarafa Mitsaut. It's Sylvanie Beukes, but I hear the French call me Beuk. Sometimes I like people calling me on a new name because it's exciting, makes me feel like a new person. All right. I grew up in a small town called Rehoboth, close to the capital city, Windhoek, Namibia. And I grew up with my grandmother and my older brother. And I remember being a very imaginative young boy. A broken down tree would become a spaceship. A box would become an aeroplane. And I remember this imagination that I had is the one that led to my first business idea. I remember my father coming one day. He was a truck driver, and he pulled up at our house. And he had a box with him. And I asked him, "Daddy, what is that?" And he said, "Well, it's a gift for you." And I looked inside it, and it was a train. And I was fascinated with this train. But I was not the only person that was fascinated with this train. The kids within the neighborhood were also excited to play with this train as well. And finally, I took the train, put it under a tree, and I started charging 10 cents per minute for each and every kid that plays with the train. Business was good, and I was making money. Until one day, one of my best friends asked if he could borrow my train, and he took the train home, and next day he brought the train back, and the train was broken. Along with it, it broke my little heart of becoming the youngest African millionaire. Well, that's when I learned my first lessons. Do not neglect your business assets. If you're really good at something, do not do it for free. And not everybody that you call family or friends will be sympathetic to your business goals and your business missions. Fast forward 20 years, and I had another great idea, combining taxis with advertising, call it mobile advertising. And I launched the concept by going to a craftsman and told him to create me something similar to the prototype. And I immediately took it to the market. When I took it to the market, two of my biggest clients asked me, "Sylvanie, is this thing approved by the local authorities?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know, let me go check." And when I went to the local authorities, they told me, "No, this thing is not approved. It's not roadworthy yet for our roads." And I was devastated. I learned a very powerful lessons. Do not go into business until you know the local policies that you work under within your business. Restaurants, it'll be health law. If they find a cockroach in your restaurant, they'll close it down faster than Usain Bolt can run 100 meters, right? Well, I moved on, and I was sitting in a bar having a beer. And this is when another idea hit me. I was looking at people, I was seeing cars outside, and people were drinking. And I was like, man, what if people can test the alcohol level? Because the problem is people are always going to accident. And that's when it hit me. Coin-operated breathalyzers. And I started this concept. I brought a demo from China, and that's when I went to the local authorities to go request for permission. And the local authorities, even before I went there, I paused the idea for a while. And after pausing the idea for a while, I came back after 3 months. And when I tried to launch the concept, I went to the local authorities because I remember from the previous experience, let me learn. So when I went to the local authorities, they told me, well, if you would have come a week earlier, we would have given you this license, but we gave it to somebody else already to pilot it. I was heartbroken. And I learned another bunch of lessons. Do not be an idea hopper. One idea implemented very well will create more opportunities, even if it fails, than 100 ideas that are just in your head. And assess. Do not go into business until you've assessed your own competencies and skills and critical success factors. You can't be a brain surgeon and then shaking. You can't do that. So it's very important for you to know what is important. And the final lessons, I thought I was earning my stripe. The final lessons that I learned about business is with partnerships. Always qualify your partners. Do not go into partnerships with people that are greedy. Because greedy people do not see the vision of your business. Do not go into partnerships with people that are desperate. Because desperate people, they don't wait for end of the month or the end of the year to get dividends. They want to get paid right now, but they don't work hard. And also, do not get into partnerships with people that are lazy. Partnership is about building business. So you share each other's experiences. The final how not to lesson that I've learned in life is do not give up on your dreams. Commit yourself to a path of excellence, a mind that refuses failure, a heart that ignores doubt, and a will that doesn't compromise with life for small wages. Thank you.